What if we combine digital signage, AI, and espresso, and a robot for good measure? So I love espresso, and full disclosure, I'm an espresso snob. It starts with good espresso, and I think over the last 10 years, I've seen Ella at about 50 different events. If you came through Changi, you might have seen it. And Ella's just a robot that makes espresso. You don't have to have anybody there to do it, but they make good ones. But what I've been following with them is how they can use their digital signage as more of a marketing engagement opportunity. A few months ago, I was back in Barcelona, and this was Ella at the E&D stat. E&D is the telecom operator from the Middle East. They're excellent at branding. They put this on their stand, and they really make the most of it because everybody goes there. Everybody does the thing. They order their coffee. They take a video, and they're pushing it out on social media, which means E&D is getting everybody promoting their stand, which drives traffic. I must have gone by it a dozen times during the event. And what happens? There's a queue every time, and everybody's using their cameras. But then a couple of weeks back, I went to Keukenhof. And if there's anybody from the Netherlands here, you'll know what this is. It's the world's biggest garden and flower festival during Tulip season. And it's all influencers. I kid you not, it's just people walking around in costumes, taking photos. Partially drove me nuts. But what I loved was they used this because all the influencers were going there, taking pictures, pumping it on social media, and then suddenly they're getting all this free marketing out of it. But why am I talking about this? I was thinking about competition for dwell time, like the stat that was talked about earlier. And there's a number of different categories that you're competing against for duty-free retail. And I was shocked at how small this percentage was. But it's like, well, how do you actually start to pull people away from those other sections and bring it into your section? And then I thought, what's in that other thing? Like, so what do people do in other? Well, when you're at an airport, people get out their social media, they take a video and brag, haha, I'm going on holiday, you're not. So how do you combine that with the people who are going to get a coffee so they don't sit in that long queue and then get them into your store? And I just thought it'd be a really interesting thing. If you could do these in-store espresso, because you don't have to have a head count. No one has to stand there and do it. You can start combining those dwell time segments. You can buy your coffee, do your social media. You can capture customer data if you'd like, and then leverage that to communicate with them going forward. Cups for branding, signage for promos. You can charge for the coffee. At Keukenhof, they charged a ton for the coffee. So I couldn't believe it, but people were still paying for it. So you cover your cost, and it's free social media. And what are people going to do when they come to the airport? I want to go to that place and take the same picture.